You found this video, so it's possible you're interested in a guitar tuning that is uniform and consistent throughout, much like a piano keyboard. With this video, I'll show you how to form chords with just such a tuning, the major thirds tuning. Let's get started. The guitar I'm using has a standard set of strings, tuned as F, A, C sharp, F, A, C sharp, essentially an open augmented tuning, more commonly referred to as major thirds. First, let's start with the absolute basics, the C major scale. These notes are important because now we can use them to build our chords. Now, let's play the most straightforward chords for the C major scale, the Diatonic Triads. That last triad always sounds like I've left it hanging. To fix this, I'll add an extra root note. This helps resolve the progression. You can see how this is easily done with the major thirds tuning, because every third string is tuned exactly one octave higher. Now, let's try it with some jazz chords. Here, we'll simply add another third to each diatonic triad. Again, it sounds like I've left it hanging. To fully resolve this progression, we would once again finish with the C major. Here's the ending again, starting at B minor 7 flat 5. That's better. However, one key element in jazz is suspense, so let's add some here at the end. We can replace the C major 7 with a substitute. One example would be to replace it with a D minor 6. Let's start again at the B minor 7 flat 5 and play to the end. Not bad. Maybe we can add even more suspense. That's a little too much suspense. Actually, we changed keys for a moment, but you get the point. If you're used to playing in standard tuning, then I'm sure you've already noticed that the major thirds tuning makes these chords much easier to play, and you're finally able to play them in their natural root form. No need for substitutes or drop two voicings. Of course, you can easily substitute as well with the major thirds tuning, as I did with the D minor 6 chord. Or even substitute your substitute. Here we have a D minor 6 with a natural root voicing. And with the major thirds tuning, you can play the exact same chord at several points along the neck, without having to change the chord shape. In fact, you can utilize the same chord shape anywhere without having to alter it. Here's a G minor 6, an A minor 6, and an E minor 6. Same chord shape regardless of the strings used. Let's look at another example of a substitution. Here's that B minor 7 flat 5. This time we'll add an extra note by dropping a G in below the root. This gives you a nice G9, a very useful chord in jazz. Or even better, we could simplify that G9 by dropping the D altogether. Another advantage of the major thirds tuning is that chord inversions are quite easy. Let's go back to that 5-note G9. An inversion can be achieved by simply flipping the shape. One that I find very useful is a minor 7 inversion. Here's an A minor 7 in its root voicing. And here's an inversion. You get the idea. As with everything in jazz, the possibilities are endless, and the major thirds tuning offers a fresh look at those possibilities. So have fun with it, and let me know what you think in the comments.